Oh my goodness, it took me 3 tries to get online today. So, let's see if it lasts. One thing that I had said that there was a lot cord that was not quite connected. So I went and pushed all the cords in, reset the whole thing, and it seems to be working now. So, I'm going to give it a try. I'm making the cinnamon buns today. It's no longer this morning. It took me all morning to prep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's 20 to 3 already. But oh yeah, I should let the girls know I'm going live. Oh, Tracy Lynn, hey, how you doing? Boy, what time is it there? Is it 12 hours later or it's probably pretty late? Because it's further along in the afternoon than I thought it would be here today. But you never know. So just letting my girls know that I'm going live. And I think I'll talk for a minute and then I'll get started. So I just finished a 36-hour fast. So I am moving a little bit slower today. And I was 119 before the fast started, which was a little alarming. Oh, 8:40 a.m. Oh, okay. You're just starting your day. That's right. Melbourne's different than Perth. So, yeah. Hi, Terry K. So I started the fast, the 36 hours at 119, and this morning I weighed 111. So 8 pounds of poop and water. Crazy. But get the good that out of me. And I learned something each time I do this. I did it in November and December, January, February, March. So it's my 5th fast, although the first one, of course, was 5 days, part of November and part of December. But I love the way it resets just my ability to feel hungry and then stop when I'm satisfied, that kind of thing. Last time I tried to make cinnamon buns online, my internet kept getting cut out because it was a really windy day. It's a little breezy today, but I think it's okay. This definitely seems to stay. And Edgar's here. He's working on the bedroom, so he's just part of my background music. And he's doing all kinds of drilling and hammering, and the compressor goes off. But if there's something you don't catch, just put it in the chat, and I'll try to keep track of that while I'm cooking here. So I'm going to make muffins, and then I'm going to make this Irish stew that my buddy Emmy made me for my birthday. That was so good. I just got to make it and see if I can come anywhere close to what she did with it. So I figured I'd get the muffins started and then get them in the oven and then start the soup. So I need to turn the oven on. Get it heating up. So it'll be 350. Okay, that's preheating. And then I've got some dates soaking in milk. And I'm going to use some of my oat sludge from my oat milk. Instead of 2 cups of rolled oats, I'm doing a cup of sludge and a cup of rolled oats. Just to see. I haven't done it before, so it's going to be new. But first I'm going to mix my bananas with my milk and my dates to get that blended up. So she says 2 large bananas, and my bananas aren't that big, so I'm gonna put 3 in, but they're nice and ripe. I was gonna try to make banana cream pie today too, but I ran out of steam, so I'll do that tomorrow. So what are you two up to today? Anything exciting? She says in her directions to put everything in the blender, but on the video, she does this first. So that's what I'm going to do. Banana milk. Okay. Then I'll put in my cup of oats. Oh, I'm sorry. Get it over here where you can see it. Visiting your husband's parents. Oh, out for lunch today. My mother-in-law's birthday. Oh, how's that going? Are you able to get something that you can eat? This should be a cup of oats here. Yeah. That can be tough. I tend not to go out to eat because it's just too hard. This is the oat groat sludge. And I made sludge muffins out of it, and that's the corn blueberry muffins from the Woman Warrior cookbook that I modified a little, and they turned out quite nicely. Okay, so then this is the sodium-free, aluminum-free baking powder. And a tablespoon of cinnamon. And then some vanilla powder, which I get these vanilla beans at Costco. And I need to separate the powder from the bean. So I get a really sharp knife. And it seems to work quite easily. I just cut down the middle of the thing. I should look this up on YouTube to see how they do it on YouTube. Do you two do it this way? The hotel has a gym. Oh, good. So you did a workout. Good. It's not too hard not to eat out. So choosing steamed greens or salads when I can. Aha. Good idea. I usually bring a bunch of my own stuff too, so that I can get a decent looking meal. Like a potato and extra carrot sticks and maybe a fruit to put in my salad and my own dressing. So I did this right in half so that then I go down the whole pod and grab all the good stuff. Costco, on the package, it says this is like a tablespoon of vanilla, but I get I get that much. So I don't get that much. But it works. It's real powerful. So it's so fresh. So I don't know if I'll do it again or not, but it's a little over, I think it's around $17 for 10 of these. And I just use one each time I use it. So it's good for 10 different things. And I mean, except for doing these YouTubes, I don't tend to make a lot of desserts. We're happy with creamies, but I've been making more. And let's see, what's today? Sunday. So Friday, when I weighed 119, I thought, it's from eating all these desserts. But then, since I weigh 111 today, I think it wasn't fat. It was just poop and water. So that's going to be my story right now. And I'll stick to that for now. But I'm going to monitor it a little closer and check in and see what's going on. I hadn't weighed myself in a month. So I don't like to weigh myself. Okay. So the only thing I haven't put in is the raisins. I'll put those in after I blend it. Oh, and the apple cider vinegar. Should I put that in? Right here. So this is what makes the magic happen. Whee! And it's doing that right now. It starts fizzing up. All right, so let's go ahead and mix this. Okay. Oh, hi, Mary. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Hey, Jesse, can you hear me? Oh, okay, because my microphone isn't, usually it blinks green when it's working, but it's not doing that. Okay, good. Yes, Jesse, I'm making the Cinnabons. I just put all the ingredients in, and, and I'm using my oat groat sludge from making oat groat milk. So I've been using a cup of oats and a cup of sludge to see how that is. And I put bananas and milk in first and dates to make her banana milk, and then I added everything else and blended it again. And this is what I got. So, and it smells wonderful. So, drop it into the muffin pan right there, and we'll stick it in the oven. So, Jesse, did you see I weigh 111? Hi, Annette. How you doing? Weighed in 111 this morning, so I dropped 8 pounds of poop and water over the 36-hour fast. Can you believe it? All right. So we'll just drop these into here like so. I got these scoops at the Goodwill, and I really like them. I saw AJ using them. I thought, boy, that just sounds like a great idea because of the way they have the little lever that'll help you get it out. These are much more runny than when I used oats. So we'll see here. Or no, I'm thinking of the cornmeal muffins. No, this is actually like what they were. Not too different anyway. So I'm still a bit low energy, but I'm doing fine. I ate breakfast and lunch today, and I ate veggies and a potato both times. So I don't know. There's something about this fast that resets my whole eating, and I'm able to I'm able to eat when I'm hungry and stop a little bit sooner. So I'm hoping over time that will continue and I'll be able to start doing it more throughout the month, because after a few days it kind of wears off and I'm back to stuffing myself, more than I really need to. And even though it's west of the to the left of the line, I still, I feel kind of a little bit out of control. Yeah, Jesse, 8 pounds. No wonder I had a tough time sleeping last night. I was up a lot of the night. But it's kind of fun hanging out with it. I don't know. It's just since True North, I'm a changed woman as far as fasting goes. And as long as 36 hours is about my max, that I want to do on my own, because I get feeling pretty weak. But I really I really enjoy it. And food just tastes so good. I want my food to taste like that every meal, to be able to wait till I'm hungry enough to really be able to taste. Where you don't even have to put sauces on it or anything. It tastes so good. And especially when we get our garden in, I think the nutrients will just be so much more. And I want to be able to taste things. So I'm just using up all this, filling up my little muffin cups, and waiting for my oven to preheat. Who knows, it might have already gone off and I just didn't notice. That happens all the time. But I think I pretty much got it. I think I'm going to get my Vitamix scraper, because these are good, so I don't want to waste any. Now, when I made them with just the rolled oats, it only made 9 muffins. But as you can see, this easily makes 12 muffins. So it could have been, I didn't use 3 bananas, or they were 3 smaller bananas, or it could be the oat groats. I'm not sure. So I'll just have to do it a few times and experiment. And I still got leftover icing, and I froze it. And I'm going to get that out to ice them, because we're definitely plus icing people. We really enjoyed it. And it's just ham and yams, basically. Oh man, is it ever good. The potato I had at lunch today was a Hawaiian, purple, just brilliant purple inside. And it was delicious. They're expensive, so I just got myself 2 of them, but I thought, today's a day to have one for sure after my fast. And feels good to just eat very simply today. Okay, and EJ kind of gets all the air out of it. And let's see if the oven's ready. Oh yeah, the oven's ready. So 20 to 22 minutes. No, bake for 30 minutes. I'm confusing my muffins again. So I'm putting it on 30 minutes. And there we go. Okay, and then this is the icing. And that's ham and yams and some dates. I don't make date paste. I just do dates as I need them. And vanilla powder and non-fat milk, non-sweetened milk, which is it'd either be oat milk or soy milk, which I've been really enjoying making. Okay, Tracy Lynn, what did you find? Oh, organic fruit, yeah. Tracy Lynn, I found a lot of fruit in Perth. Might not have been organic though. I mean, some of it was, but yeah, this is it's thought out. And let me stick something in it. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I didn't put it in. I just let it sit out. So I figured by the time they'd be done, they would be thawed enough. Plus, you gotta let them cool. So, oh shoot, I forgot to put the raisins in. I did this last time too. So what I do is I open up and I just put raisins in each muffin tin. So we'll do it again. Oh, you guys, what am I gonna do with myself? Oh, Annette, you almost ordered some date syrup from the date lady. Yeah, I don't use it enough, and I find that dates always work. All right. So I shouldn't let all my heat out. Huh? Let's do this. Okay. And I'm just gonna stick raisins in each one. I should keep track of the time that was on there. Don't tell anybody. All right, I'll mix them in a little bit. Okay, almost done. Yesterday was so busy. I got 8 stumps ground, and it looks great because we took down 38 trees. And my stump grinder is an 81-year-old fella, Roger, and he's just adorable. So, too. So we got 8 of those done, and then we've got this water running down our driveway, and our neighbor, who we just met because the trees are gone, they're trying to help us figure out what the source, because he's got some water on his driveway too, and he thinks it's the neighbor. He thinks their well is leaking, but you would think that the guy's pump would be on all the time, continuously. So, anyways, we'll see if he can help, and if not, we're gonna have to just start digging and find out what's going on down there. Okay, so now I'll put him back in. Difference between date paste and date syrup, I think, is that the syrup is more processed. They take out some of the fiber, but I like the whole date, so I'm happy just using the whole date. So let's see what Jesse says. Date paste, yeah, pitted dates soaked in water, and that's what I do. I either soak them, even if I'm just using dates, I'll make like a paste because I'll soak the dates in water or the plant milk and get them nice and soft. And there's some maple syrup that went into the soup, and you can use date paste. And I just soak the date and cut it up real tiny in the water, and it'll dissolve in the hot soup as it's cooking. So date syrup is really an extract and a concentrate. Yeah, not whole food. I don't want it unless something like here's my for the soup that I'm going to make next. This is my dates, and they've been soaking in water for a while. Then they really almost turn into a paste. Let's see here. Yeah. I could just stir them. I don't even have to blend them in anything. And it just dissolves in the water. They're so usable. Check this out. Oh, I spilled some. Heaven forbid. And I'm using half of what they called for. So I just don't need all that. Okay, so now I got it. Well, look at what I got. Here's my Irish stew. So I got parsnips and potatoes, and I got mushrooms. I got celery, onion. I'm supposed to have leeks, but I used up my leeks. I got carrot. I got broth. She had me rehydrate some dried mushrooms and then mince some garlic and then mince them together. A couple of bay leaves, some thyme and rosemary. I didn't have arrow starch or cornstarch, so I got potato starch. I hate to use a little bit of tomato paste, so I'm just going to use some ketchup that I make with tomato paste. And I've got the mushroom juice from when I rehydrated the mushrooms. And I got half the cocoa aminos that she suggests to use. So she wants me to start with the mushrooms. Usually everybody wants me to start with the onions. So I'm going to go ahead and get things heating up here. And we'll start. So what are you guys up to? Let me see here. Ooh, fennel bulb. I've got fennel too. Darn. Mix Saigon cassia cinnamon to take the edge off the soup. That sounds good too. This Irish stew was so good. So it was March 17th I had it. And I've been thinking about it ever since. And she sent me the recipe, and she said she puts in extra potatoes and carrots. So I'm doing that too. But can't wait to see those buns. Yeah, they're cooking away. They're rising in there. So I think the okra, so far anyways, it looks like it was a good idea to use it. So Richard likes cinnamon buns, huh? I mean, they're not really cinnamon buns. They're cinnamon muffins. And then with her hamma icing, just really, they're such a treat. And I freeze them. So, but so many people wanted to try them. The 9 that I had disappeared pretty quick, like within 3 days. So, and of course, I wanted to make them for you guys, even though there's lots of noise in the background today. All right, so let me see what she says here. Here it is, right underneath me here. loves Hannah yams. Who doesn't love Hannah yams? They're so good. Okay, heat a large stove pot top on over medium high. Place the mushrooms in. She keeps the mushrooms whole and puts them gill side up. And I can't be bothered with that. I'm just going to toss them in and start cooking them. And let's see, cook them for a couple of minutes until what? As they sear, they will begin to release moisture. Well, we know that. We've had enough. Oh, Annette. Oh, goodbye, Tracy Lynn. It's good to see you. Enjoy being in Melbourne. That's pretty cool. You must have flown over there. I wonder where Gina is. Jessie, do you know? I was hoping she'd have a minute to stop in. Maybe she will at some point. I missed everybody. I don't really need to cook anything because we got so much frozen soup in the freezer, frozen in the cubes. But I just missed you guys. So I said to Steven, I said, do you think we could have Irish stew tonight? Because I want to make it for the girls. He said, sure. He's such a sweet. And really, if I try to go outside and split wood today, it wouldn't have been pretty. Oh, thanks, Jessie. Yeah, tell her I'd love her to stop in at least to say hello. Boy, those smell good. Oh, thanks, Annette. Here's my mushroom sizzling away in there. One of these days I'll figure out how to get that camera up above, but I think I need something to hold the phone. Up over above. And then how do you connect your computer and your phone at the same time? Yeah, actually, Jesse, it's Edgar working in the background. Steven's out in the shop. He's hooking up an electrical circuit. Oh, but I should show you, Jess. Look at this. He started these bays now. There they are. So it's 3 smaller drawers and then 2 bigger drawers. So that's, for silverware and all this stuff. It's going to have a home. And then in the middle area here, he's going to put timbers. At least that's the plan right now. And then, he'll do them all. Isn't that nice what he's done so far? He's still got to make the handles for them. But he's got some temporary ones in there for me to use. Yeah, some wonderful drawers. And they're nice and big. So I really like them. Okay, the mushrooms are releasing their fluid. So now I'm putting in the mushroom garlic paste, which is this little thing that I got here. And then what? And then cook that for a couple of minutes. All right. She cooked this Irish stew for me, and then Gina! All right. It's good to see you. Well, I got the muffins in the oven, Gina, the cinnamon buns. And I've got some icing left over from the last muffins. So I'm going to ice them with that. And now I'm making Irish stew. No, Gina or Chef AJ does not have an Irish stew recipe. My girlfriend made it for me, Emma, for my birthday on the 17th. And it was so good. I've got to make it. It's everything I love. It's potatoes, parsnips. Actually, it doesn't call for parsnips, but in the chef's note, she says parsnips would be great in it. In the recipe, she calls for a turnip, but I didn't have a turnip. I remembered the parsnip from the dinner. So when I was at the store last, I just got a couple because I was hoping I could make this. So, okay, so I'm going to add the onions and the celery now. And I'll stir it up and show it to you guys. So Emma got this off the internet. Oh, it's Food Revolution. So it's one of Ocean's recipes. And it's just called Hearty Irish Stew. So I'm going to cook the, and she, I don't think you were here, Gina. She cooked she did leeks, but I didn't have leeks, but I had, what's the little onion? The little onion bulb? Not scallion, not that little, but the one that's in between. Thanks, Annette. Little bicycles. I almost had it. Shallot, yeah. I cut up some shallot that I'd had left when I went to the Asian store. They had a whole net of shallots for a couple bucks, rather than at Sprouts where they're 60 cents for one. So I had a lot of shallots for a while there, and then I cut up half a sweet onion. Let me show you what I got here so far. Here we go. And Karen Gaylor. Hi, Karen. Nice to have you, gals. I really miss you when I don't have anything to make. But I got to start eating some of these soups. I've made so many soups in the last week or so. I just love them. Okay, now I'm going to add the carrots. So, got a bunch of carrots here. Again, I did more carrots than what the recipe asked for. All right. So it's nice and moist in there. It's just isn't it? The more I cook without oil, it's just so silly to think we needed oil to cook anything. It's so wonderful without it, and so guilt-free. So tomato paste. I'm going to add tomato paste. How much ketchup do I need here? Oh, 1 tablespoon. That's easy peasy. Get my tablespoon ready. Joyce J. Hey. Hi. Good to see ya. Sometimes I almost feel out of breath from standing, but lots better this morning. Oh my gosh, I sat on my cushion. I could barely do it. My body was so lacking any nutrition. Yes, Gina, I love the kitchen doesn't get sticky and greasy and clothes don't get oil spots. Me too. And it doesn't collect up in the fan here. And it's not against the wall. So nice. How you doing, Joyce J? What a neat name, Joyce J. Is there a story behind that? I'm supposed to cook this till the carrots get soft. Well, it says for 4 or 5 minutes, so. And it's not all over the air fryer. Boy, imagine if that was a grease fryer. Ugh, what a mess. Joyce J., can you tell us what you're up to? And Annette, how's the new house? You getting all settled in? I should show you guys the new extension. Ah, yes, I'm getting ready for gardening too, Joyce J. And yes, winter, it was like 30, I think it was 35 this morning, and I've got a hydrangea to plant. But tomorrow morning, it could be 32. There was even snow in the forecast. So I'm going to wait till April 1st. Jesse's saying she went oil-free 6 years ago before you remodeled. Oh, good idea. So you were able to start over fresh when we got rid of our old stove fan. Us too. And in fact, there was a gas stove in here, and there was a gas leak downstairs. Steven says, that's it. It's too dangerous. We're getting rid of our gas stove. Even though I love to cook on it, it's too dangerous. So I'm relieved that we got rid of it. I don't understand why it's only 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. But I'm just going to use Steven's ketchup, which is tomato paste, vinegar, onion, and allspice, the dried onion. The new house is wonderful. Thanks. I'm really enjoying taking my time unpacking and putting things in their forever place. That's so cool. Jesse, you lived in Longmont. I lived in Boulder while I was taking care of my mom in 2014, 2015. Hey, tablespoon ketchup. I better put a little bit more since I'm putting more vegetables in there. Since I added more potato and more carrot. Not a ton more, but she says it put medium potatoes and I put large yellow potatoes in. Okay, you're supposed to coat the veggies, and the tomato paste has already disappeared, or the ketchup. Then add the potato starch, the thyme, the rosemary, and the sage. And I've got some Italian seasoning in here that has thyme in it, and then sage is optional, so I grabbed some out of the garden, and then a couple of sprigs of fresh rosemary from the garden. And then I'm going to stir that. She says you might notice a brown layer developing on the bottom of the pan, probably from the potato starch. And then I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients except for the mushroom caps, date paste, pepper, and parsley. Okay. Now, this is my own veggie broth. Put that in. And then plus a half a cup of water. Couple teaspoons of cocoa aminos, the mushroom, when I rehydrated the dried mushrooms, that's the fluid I got. A couple of bay leaves. Oh, and parsnips and potatoes. Over my cord here. I live in rural Berthoud. I don't remember Berthoud. My sister lived in Firestone. So a lot of times I would ride through Longmont to get to Firestone from Boulder. Wow. Bougainvillea. Bay leaves, yay! Yes, Emma eats like us, Gina. She's vegan. She likes to call it vegan. And she and Dennis, they cheat, but she's 5 foot, 99 pounds, and he's really thin too. So they think they're getting away with Budapest, and that's just on one day though. But they're trying. A group of us watched that video, eating you alive. Jesse, I lived in Boulder in 2014, 2015. Yeah. Yes, Karen, I prefer gas too, but it's just too dangerous for the environment. Yeah. But we watched that video, Eating You Alive, and all of us went vegan that night. I mean, we could not watch that show and eat meat again. But once in a while, some of them go out. And, like when we're on the tour, it's the kind of thing where what's happens on the tour stays on the tour, and so they go do their thing, and I just stay in my room and I eat wonderful food in my room. So I'm going to bring it to a boil, and I'll show you what I got here. This pot is so big. I just love it. Eating You Alive has, what they're actually doing to the animal. I've watched so many, I can't remember what exactly happens in which, but I know one of them is, the cow is hanging and they're chopping it up. That may not be eating you alive, but they're definitely suffering, where the cow's supposed to be able to walk. Oh, I just don't even, it's the whole thing is just craziness that we do this to live sentient beings. It was watchable. It wasn't like Earthlings, Gina. Earthlings was heartbreaking. I mean, when they stuck that old hound dog into the garbage truck and closed the garbage truck down on him, oh, I turned it off and I said, I'm already vegan. I don't need to watch this. It just was heartbreaking. Bertha, I don't recognize Bertha. I'm gonna have to look it up on the map. Yeah, I've watched Eating You Alive, Forks Over Knives, What the Hell, the beginning of Earthlings, From Food to Freedom, which is so great when they're immersed, and so sad when they leave and they can't keep it up because there's just no support. That's why I want to help support people that want support. Let's see what else. Cowspiracy, Seaspiracy. I think that's all the ones that I've watched. And I just, it was like I was a sponge once I learned about this. Oh, I got to look and see how long I'm supposed to cook this. Oh, okay. After it's boiled, cover with a lid and simmer it. Okay. Where's my lid? Turn it down. Give it a little stir. Did I show it to you? North of Longmont. Is it on the way to Fort Collins? Because we've driven up to Fort Collins a few times, so we would have definitely gone right through Berthoud. Here's the stew. And that looked good. And it's not so terribly much that we won't be able to eat it. Stew. Okay, so what do I have left here? The remaining ingredients will be just the date paste and the pepper. And then I garnish it with parsley. Oh, I got a jalapeno. It doesn't call for a jalapeno, but I chopped one up. I mean, I'm just going to stick it in there. Seeds and flesh and all. I could almost put 2 in there, but I'll start with 1. Okay, where's my phone? And we'll put on some minutes here, and then the muffins are going to come out. So really, that's the long and the short of it. And it's supposed to simmer for 40 minutes. And all I'm going to add is the date paste and the pepper. And it'll be done. But looky here. Look at these muffins. Oh my gosh. Yum. So, definitely looks good. 10 more seconds. All right. Look at that. So Edgar, here, and I'll show you the muffins, and the girls can meet you. Edgar's, look at how he's cleaning up for me. Isn't he a sweetie? Look, Edgar. This is what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And this is my gals that I'm on YouTube with.
Are you on that?
Yeah, I'm live. Yep, we're cooking together. So meet Edgar, everybody. He's waving.
Hello.
Tell him your bedroom is beautiful. Yes, I do tell him every chance I get, Gina.
What?
They said the bedroom is beautiful. Here, I better show you what.
Thank you. Well, what are they trying to do?
And Ed says hi, Edgar. Jesse says hi, Edgar.
Hello.
Hello, he says. But I'll show him what you've done so far. See, there he is. He's protecting his respiratory system. So, this is the new part. So we got, yesterday he put in the sliding door. Too bad it's so glary. And then the 3 windows. And it's glary over the water. Sorry about that. And now the bed will go right where I'm standing. And then this will be closet area. So we got a lot more room than we did. And Edgar's he's framed a wall here behind me. And he'll finish that wall. So yes, there'll be lots of light. And then I got a window on this east side too. So, and then there's my bathroom and the vanity that Stephen built me. I think it's so cute. And I haven't even put anything in it yet. But I'll show you. Isn't that cute? Just love it. And then I'm in Edgar's way. I'm getting out of Edgar's way. I don't want to interrupt a master at work. I love the purple too. Oh, and here, I'll show you Stevens because you've just seen a still shot, but here's Stevens. This is beautiful. Built himself that shelving unit for his towels and stuff. And then his vanity. Isn't that gorgeous? And it all started with that black mirror, and the black mirror was just free down the street as we were walking. Somebody had a bunch of frames and a mirror. And so Steven said, I want that mirror. And he knew just right what to do with it. He's such an artist. So things are coming. It's only a matter of time. Let's see. What did I do with my... Boy. Annette, I would love to come to Nova Scotia. But you could do a member spotlight in that and then show us your house. You know, with Zena. Yes, Jesse, I am very lucky to have Stephen and Edgar. I mean, it just never would have happened without those two. Because the contractors just were just nuts 2 years ago. I mean, just nuts with their prices. Oh, I better check the stew because sometimes bubbling away. Oh no, this is perfect. Perfect. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's gonna be good. All right. Yes. We just enjoy it so much. I don't know how. Do you guys know how to get rid of glare in the windows? Because it'd be so nice to show you my view here. But it just doesn't come across. It must be something in the translation. Are the cinnamon buns as tasty as the cram muffins? It's so totally different. I mean, the cram muffins are, amazing. There's just no other word I can think of. The cinnamon muffins are chewier. They're in their own right. They're not as the cram muffins are like carrot cake, whereas the cinnamon muffins are more like what would they be more like? More like a bun than a muffin, but they are a muffin. I mean, the cram muffins are chewy in a very moist, soft way, whereas the cinnamon buns are chewy in a drier way. Oh, it's Joyce J. Hope to go to True North this fall. Yay. Read some bad reviews. Can anyone speak to this? Well, what were the bad reviews? I mean, maybe. I mean, I was just there. So tell me what they said, and I'll let you know if it's something to be concerned about. I mean, and Joyce J. Jennifer's going to do a 4:00 spotlight on it on Wednesday. And she was just there. I mean, she's just gotten back from there. Yes, it's not plush. It is just basic. No, not Tennessee, Jesse. It's very busy. So can there be some confusion? Yes. Inconsiderate staff. Well, the staff are in all ranges. When I was there, some of them, yes, the food and the doctor are what counts, not the ambiance. It's very straightforward. It's a medical facility. There's some confusion sometimes, but you need to, like if there's a phone that you can use. Um, you you just got to be an advocate in all of healthcare. You need to take care of yourself, but they come in the mornings and in the afternoons, twice in the before lunch and twice after lunch. Okay, so for Jennifer, she's on Feel Fabulous Over 40. Are you on that, Joyce J, with Chef AJ? And every Wednesday we have a 4 o'clock Zoom. And Jennifer's going to come on the 4 o'clock Zoom. And if you're a member of Feel Fabulous Over 40, you can always listen to the Wednesday 4 o'clocks. And there's a Saturday 2 o'clock check-in too, that we get together and we go into chat rooms and we talk about our week and how to do things. And it's just really, it's a wonderful community to keep you motivated to do this. So okay, so for example, I'm not concerned about ambience, not on Feel Fab after 40. How do I connect? Oh, Jesse will tell you. It's not Facebook. Did I say Facebook? I didn't mean it. It's a wonderful channel, and we do most things on Zooms, and it's great. Jesse, how does she connect to FFOF? Heck, I can post a link here, feelfabulousover40.com, and then that'll probably send you. Let me hit. There you go. Looking up the sign up site. Oh, that's good. So Jesse will look up the actual sign up site. Only moderators can post links. Well, I don't know if my link will disappear or what, but maybe since I'm running the thing, it's okay for me too. I don't know. But we'll try it. If not, maybe you can put it down in the show notes, Jesse. Can you see it? Can you see the link that I put on there? Miss Gina? Oh, I can, but you can't. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you can see it, Annette? You can see the link? You can't do anything. Oh, okay. Oh, I should put the blender in water. Oh, good. So Jessie, can she just go to that link? It's a general link, and then it'll prompt her if she wants to sign up. Highly recommended, Joyce J. We're always on there. That's how I know all these gals, is because we hang out on FFOF, and there's a huge forum. There's all kinds of subjects you can write about. You can get a buddy if you want one, an accountability buddy. I've got one on the Skinny on Maintenance for people that are trying to maintain. It's this Wednesday. Jennifer's is this Wednesday. So this Wednesday will be 27th, 28th, 29th of March, 4 o'clock. So as soon as you join up, you can be a part of it. But I want to tell you, so for instance, when I was there, when Stephen and I were there, as you're coming off your fast, you might do broth or a juice fast instead of the water fast if you're starting to feel a little bit too low in energy, or you just you want to stop the fast. And so then the communication to the kitchen to bring you the broth or the juice can take longer because they're so busy in the kitchen with what they already have. So I just went down to the kitchen, and I mean when it was for me, I just went ahead and called one of the lines, not the kitchen, but I think it was the doctor on call or the office. And before I knew it, I had broth, but I had to call. You can't just sit there and wait for somebody to figure you out. I mean, you gotta just it's good to remember there's lots and lots of people there, and they're all in different stages of the fast and refeed, and it's a lot to keep track of, and they need help sometimes. So it helps to just give them a call. And can some of the help be uncooperative? Probably, depending on how many hours they've worked and how tired they are, and but there are staff there that will so impress you, that they're just going from morning till night. um I mean, it's just amazing what they do there. But I highly recommend it. Geez, don't let a few cranky people stop you. I mean, they're all there for different reasons, and no matter where you go, to some people it's just a job, but to other people, it's a way of life, and they exude it. Like Jesse says, the doctors. I was so impressed with the doctors. Some of the nursing staff, they're just getting started. There's MAs. You can tell the ones that have been there for a while. I mean, they really know what they're doing. Um, yeah, don't let some silly reviews of people that were disgruntled because they're not there for their every beck and call. I mean, I thought 4 visits from medical people every day was pretty amazing. So, yeah, they might seem disorganized sometimes, but not enough not to go, for sure. So, yes, Jesse, I think she's got it. I think she's going to try it, and it'd be fun to have you there, Choice J. You'd just be another wonderful addition. So, Chef AJ always says, don't take these out until they're cool. So, I don't want to take them out until they're cool. And but when I do, I'm going to plop this icing on them. Doesn't that look good? And Gina, I was telling everybody else, I thawed this because it's left over from the last icing that I made. And I'll ice those puppies, and that'll be good. And let's see how the soup's doing. I would go back to True North again in a second. Oh, Jesse. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't see a link from you, Jesse. Hey, Jess, if you could, can you text it to me, and I'll put it on there for her, or tell me what to do. Thanks, Karen. Gee, a free trial. That sounds great. Yeah, I don't think it showed up. Or wait a minute, is it down below? All I see is a chat at me. I don't even see show notes. Maybe I don't have show note capability yet. How do you get that anyway? Maybe there's something I'm supposed to click. Oh, okay. Let's see. Where's my phone? Here we go. All right. Where is it? Did you text it to me, Jesse? I don't have it. Okay, I'll look at this one. It's not on WhatsApp either. Send it to me again. Yeah, nothing's there, Jesse. My chat's lit up and I can't get it to go. It's all lit up in blue. There we go. Just checks to my phone. I wonder why it didn't come. My phone's working. Hmm. See if my phone's working doing something else. Oh, I'm going to do something to surprise Zena, huh? Oh, it's going to be Zena's birthday. Cool. Yeah, try WhatsApp. I don't know why it's not coming over my phone, but it's been kind of strange lately. It's not windy today at all. Maybe I have to reset my phone. You want to see my Irish stew here? There it is. Doesn't that look good? Man, it's going to be good. And then I love to let it sit a couple hours before we have it. I signed up for one of the $1 things. And by the time I was done, I thought, this is the place for me. So I signed up for a year. So that's also really, Chef AJ is so wonderful. She always gives you more than you even expect. She's just high class, I'll tell you. Everything she does, she goes over and above. See, how much pepper am I going to put in this? Just pepper to taste. Yeah, pepper to taste. But I do have jalapeno in there, so. And then I've got parsley ready to go. So I'll just keep that out till it's time. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it'll dry up. Yeah, I just tried a muffin and no way are they ready to come out yet. Okay, I'm going to look at WhatsApp. It's not. Okay, Jesse. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. So, all right, let me put this in. Colon, backslash, heal, fabulous, over 40.com, backslash, SP, backslash, special, invite, backslash, question mark, B equals 86B 6B 88BB 080. And the only thing that might be is sometimes the zero can be the letter O. Do you know, Jesse? I don't think so. Let me put a. Yeah, it's not the 0 O. Wait, let me. Yeah, it's the number O. All right. So, nice how you so cheerfully keep up with everything: house, remodel, cooking, chatting with us, gardening, cycling, and much more, I'm sure. I love you. Joyce J., it's just one day at a time, huh? But when I take it, it's just everything's such an adventure. Oh, good. Gina tried it and it worked. Wonderful. Jesse did too. Thanks, you guys. That's a miracle that I typed it in right the first time. Oh, that's funny. Oh, hey, I should show you my sprouts. They're just about ready to harvest. I'll rinse them tonight and tomorrow morning, and then I'll harvest them. Here they are. Look at those babies. I've been enjoying these so much. And Steven, he doesn't like them. So I get them all to myself, and I go through 2 jars every 7 days. So no wonder, Joyce J, I have a good attitude. I got so much nutrition in me. Both legs are full. So I didn't work out yesterday or today, but I'll work out tomorrow. I just really took it easy. And I don't want to work out. I don't have the energy. Yes, those are broccoli sprouts, Gina. I really like them. So that's it. I was going to try to do the banana cream pie, but I don't have the energy. So maybe tomorrow, or let's see, tomorrow's Monday. Either tomorrow or Tuesday, maybe. I'll see how I feel. But I should actually tomorrow. Well, I do have to get out there and split wood and spread some more mulch. Yeah. So you're not crazy about sprouts either, Gina? Yeah. Boy, they're so sharp and crunchy. You wonder about my poor sleep nights, Joyce. Yeah, you know what? I'm just not tired. And I just sit up, and I'm not tired because of the no sleep. I'm tired because I didn't eat for 36 hours. But I'm not sleepy tired. I'm low energy today because I just need to eat a little bit and, gradually get it back. But I've also been working really hard out in the yard, splitting wood and mulching, spreading chips. So Jesse says, if you and I split wood, Gina, if you and I split wood and spread mulch, we would be in great shape too. Well, I'm starting out slow because it's been ages since I split wood. So, I'm trying to just take it a little bit at a time. Oh, I think my computer's unplugged. Wait a second. Where'd it go? Where did the end of the plug go? Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'll move over where I can sit down because I'm tired. Sit down with you guys. Oh, that feels good. Oh, Jesse, you're going to start this afternoon. All right. So you got everything put away that you had, that you chopped for. We have a whole bunch of fruit out. But I figure, 36 hours, one day not eating, it'll still be fine. I can freeze the bananas and get oranges and apples, and they last. And then the mangoes, I just peel a mango a day and stick it in the fridge. So starting pass for 48, but we'll also do April 21st. Okay. And then Gina saying, Jesse, bunker. Jesse, the difference is that Jana has the patience to pace herself and build up to it. Well, doing physical therapy for as long as we did. Oh, Jesse. Yeah. Oh, darn. Huh. And that I seem to be doing this 36-hour fast once a month. And when I did it this Friday, I just asked Gina and Jesse if they wanted to join me because they joined us. We all did a fast together at the beginning of March. And I want to do it this week because next weekend's April and it's planting season. And so I'm going to be busy planting. And then the last weekend in April, 1st of May, I'm starting to lead a tour. So I can't be fasting when I'm going to be responsible for people and on a bicycle ride. So I said, Jesse, the next one I'm going to do is April 21st. So the weekend before I leave to lead the ride, I'm going to do a 36-hour fast starting Friday and ending Sunday morning. And so Jessie, she does 48 hours, and she decides she'd do it with me too. And Gina's going to do it with me too. Oh, Gina, you're going to do 36 hours. All right. So Karen, you were doing one too. I don't know, since True North, I really enjoy doing a fast. So I'm just, for now, I'm doing one once a month. And I don't know about summer because, I get riding so much. I mean, to lose 8 pounds in 36 hours was pretty dramatic. I'm amazed. So I'll just see how it goes. But right now it's fun doing it once a month. And I learn something every time I do it. So, oh, okay, Jesse, your iPad just froze. Okay. Oh, that is strange. Yes, and Gina's saying we fasted with Jennifer when she started at True North. That was so much fun. Definitely, Annette, you can join too. Definitely. Yeah, if you've been doing 24 hours, yeah, and I mean that's fine. Everybody can just do what they want to do, but it's really fun to have support. I was highly motivated with when I saw 119 on the scale. When for several months now, it's been 116 every time I've weighed. I was highly motivated to just give my body a chance to recover, and boy, did it ever. And that may be another reason, Joyce J, why I didn't sleep really well, is because I was just feeling a lot of physical symptoms from not eating. So Joyce J, you were fasting for a day, maybe 3 times a week. Oh my gosh, yeah. That, I think, for people like us trying to fast too much. I mean, even the intermittent fasting, it doesn't work for me. I'm much better at all or nothing. Just do it once a month, and then after that, I'm. Oh, your chat window's frozen. Yes, Jesse. I start my fast right after dinner on Friday night. So usually by 7, I've started the fast, and then I don't eat until Sunday morning till after 7. Yeah, 3 times a week to me. I think that I wouldn't be able to do. Once a month is plenty. I get hungry for it. I'm ready to do it, and Steven's been so great doing it with me because I think it would be really hard if he was still eating. So Karen, that's great. People that can intermittent fast, I really admire. But I just get into this thing where, I feel like I've got to eat because I'm not going to be able to soon. And I overeat when it's not necessary. So, um, I think that maybe someday I will be able to, but right now, this is what I'm able to do. And I mean, I usually go to bed around, say, 9, and then I don't. I probably do a 12-hour fast every night, but I know the longer you can go, the more effective it can be. So I probably do between a 10 and a 14-hour, just depending on the day. And when I'm riding, we're getting up early, we're getting out there and riding, and so it's harder to do it. So Jesse, yeah, I understand that Richard doesn't because he's so skinny, but does he take it easy on what he cooks? I mean, the thing would be is if something smells really good, that'd be hard. Yeah, Jesse, that's why I like 36 hours in a row because it's almost easier just not to eat at all. But what I'm finding is by doing it once a month, it doesn't set me into a binge, and it kind of resets me to where, for instance, today I've eaten just, breakfast and lunch, vegetables and sweet potato, and nothing in between. And as the month goes on, I find myself, snacking on fresh fruit. And I mean, it's all up to the line, but still, I'm not hungry. I'm just doing it out of habit. That's amazing, Jesse. How long have you been able to do that where you're fasting and he isn't? Oh, Gina, I'm glad I'm not alone. So you're better at fasting than intermittent fasting. Yeah, me too. Yeah, 12 hours is plenty. And yeah, Gina and Joyce J, I would binge too if I fasted too often. And oh, and that your husband doesn't fast either. Boy, I just love that Stephen will fast with me. Tend to overeat if I don't eat till after Chef AJ ends. I need to eat before she's on. Oh, you mean 11 o'clock in the morning or her 11 o'clock show? Or do you mean the 4 o'clock? Well, you must mean 11 because AJ's not doing the 4 o'clock anymore. I'm going to do it so I can see that it won't kill me not to eat. Yes, it's so true. I'm weird that way. I lose my appetite after the first 24 hours. I don't, Jesse. Well, I don't know what it is. It's just physical sensations, kind of like an ache in my body and just feeling low energy. And Joyce, yes, I love the feeling of not eating too. It's kind of addictive, isn't it? Oh, my earring's gonna fall out, you guys. I actually contacted the owner of these earrings because I tried to put stoppers at the end. Oh, maybe you guys would know. And it's really flexible wire, flexible silver, and I can't get the plastic things are smaller than the wire is round, and so they really don't slide on. So I don't know. I wonder if there's different sizes of plastic stoppers so that I can use them on these earrings. And when I try to push the smaller ones on, it just distorts the wire because they're so easy to distort. Does anybody wear these kinds of earrings where you need to? If I don't, the earring works its way out of my ear, and I don't want to lose them. I like my bicycles. Jesse, I think. Well, I know with Jennifer, it took a few days, like maybe 5 days, but she lost her appetite, and she did great the rest of the time. Need lots of water though when I fly. Yeah, flying is so dehydrating. Plane trip is a big deal to people. We aren't going to starve in 24. No, but I still like to carry food on a plane with me because a lot of times just getting to the airport, there's no time to eat, and there's no time really to do it in the airport because your flight's going to take off. And so I just like to have something on the plane because by the time I finally get on the plane and I sit down and I relax, then I'm hungry. So 1 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock Pacific. If I wait to eat after 2:30, I'll wait till 4. Then I eat too much. Yeah, I hear you. I have that problem with earrings too. Oh, I use those backs to hold them on. I know, but they won't fit. The wires are too fat. Fasting is very interesting. The mind has its freakouts sometimes for sure, but I want to trust my body. I like the idea of once a month with continuous intermittent. Yeah, yeah, I think it's a great idea. The most important thing for me is my um, staying compliant. So I love to experiment, but um, if I start feeling something threatening, I say, okay, I need to back off. That maybe I can do it again in the future, but right now it's just not for me. So soft rubber backs, yeah, slide on the wires easily. Well, what if that's what I've got? I've got these little rubber backs. No, they're plastic backs. So okay, so where do you get the rubber? Can you send me a link for the rubber backs, Jesse? Would putting an embroidery needle open up the plastic hole more for the wire? Yeah, but I don't have an embroidery needle. Joyce J. I flew to LA a month ago. The TSA threw away my big jam with cranberry sauce. You should have seen that guy's face. What? Did he think the cranberry sauce was blood or something? Oh man, I would sit there and eat it. Give me that back. I'm going to sit down and eat it right now. Brat. Oh my gosh. That's criminal that he threw away your potato. Oh. Oh, you guys. Let's see. What time did I start this? Oh, geez. It's been an hour and 30 minutes, you guys. We should call it. Oh, I should check everything. Geez, the soup might be ready now. Wait a second. Well, actually, I guess my phone would have gone off, but I can check and see if the muffins are cool. Let's plug back in. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, it's bubbling away here. Yeah, it's starting to stick. I left it too long. Well, it looks just like Emmy's. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Let me get it stirred up and I'll show you. Oh, there's my alarm. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna add this and then I'll show. So I got the beet paste. I don't know why she's putting beets in here. Let's see, where's my? Oh, that's the big one. I need the little. Here it is. I got goop on it. Let me wash it off here. All right. Add in there. And then we got a little pepper. Just to taste. Give it a stir. Turn it off. I kind of like the stuff that sticks to the bottom of the pot. Oh, here we go. There's my Irish stew. What do you think? That gravy in there looks pretty awesome. All right, so here's my muffins. Look at that. There you have it. Okay, so we'll take a little bit of icing here. And AJ put a little blueberry on hers. But I've got raspberries. So let me get a raspberry. And there it is. Now there is a muffin. These look moisture because of the oat groat sludge that I put in it. So I'll wait for Stephen to have that. But I'll ice one for him too. You know, it's amazing how when you let them cool, they just come right out of there. What I thought is I'll use the rest of this icing up, and then I'll just freeze the muffins and just make more icing as I go, because it's just Hannah yams. It's no big deal. I'm going to do one for Edgar too. But Annette, but you don't eat 10 if you freeze them. I just stick them in the freezer. And I've got a very strong why. I don't want to go back to being 100 pounds overweight. So maybe we should have Edgar test it for us. Mm-hmm. Cornbread muffins and added salsa instead of applesauce. Yeah. Did you do Faith Scott's cornbread muffins? She put salsa in and greens, and Stephen didn't like them because you hardly could taste the cornmeal. So, but I loved them. They were great. Pineapple habanero salsa. Oh, that's a great idea, Jesse. Hmm. Joyce J. Apple butter for sweetness instead of bananas. Yeah, or dates. Yeah. I won't do that. I won't get Edgar to do it. I'll just see if he might not even want one. Yes, Karen, I forget things if I freeze them too. So, it really helps us slow down with it. I'm amazed at how effective it is. Because, the freezers are right here, but I still forget about it. Joyce J, yeah, I rarely stick to a recipe either. I'm more apt to do it. Well, not really. Like I didn't stick to this recipe for this. So, Gina. Well, them. It's a trigger. So that's good that you don't do it. Like I had sludge muffins today, corn muffins in the freezer, and I forgot all about them. We could have had one at lunch. So, anyways, you guys, shall we go? Shall we get on with our day? Look at that; it's 4:15 already. Crazy. So, like I say, I'll be back either tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Got to make that banana cream pie. And it's wonderful having you all. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next time.